So speaking of Drake, I'm about to give you this. Now, I think that Drake has fallen off musically since the I think now keep in mind, I've been thinking Drake has fell off musically for a while now, for the last damn near decade, in my opinion. Has he been making some bops? Yeah, here and there. They've been cool, but they haven't been great. The Drake that I grew to like. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when Drake first came out with So Far Gone. Drake came out with Young Money. Drake did all this stuff, right? He was innovative. He helped change R&B, helped change hip hop, all that stuff. But recently, in the last few years, and most recently, this year, the songs hadn't been sticking. The songs haven't been sticking. Let me show y'all this real quick. These are the charts in case any of y'all pay attention to it. Um, these are the final Billboard Hot 100 predictions right here. All right. Now, I'm about to look for Drake. Okay. Now we see Luther right here. These are other songs like, from people who don't rap. But you see Luther, that's been in the top 10 for a long time. That was number 13. But let's look at where's Drake. Let's try to find Drake. We're at 35. Don't see Drake. We see 30 for 30. Now, boom. What did I miss? Something's wrong with this picture. Why is What Did I Miss at number 40? And What Did I Miss came out before Which One? Which One is his most recent single? Why is Which One at number 49? Oh my God. Look how low these are. That's an issue. Okay. And I bring that up to say Drake's music isn't sticking. And I have my top 5 reasons. These are my top 5 reasons why Drake's music isn't sticking like it used to. All right. So, for one, I feel like this is me personally. I feel like people are tired of the same old songs from Drake. The same old songs. Now, I told you, if you follow this channel, I talked about it. What did I miss? I felt like it was trash. Not in the sense of it's just a horrible song, but the fact that there's no innovation, no creativity. It sounds like the same old microwave music that Drake has been making for the last few years. When I heard the beat, I said, this sounds like something that came out from 2018. But I think a lot of people are Draked out. Drake is like the McDonald's of rap, right? Everybody likes it. He has a variety for everybody. Like when you go to McDonald's, you can get you a burger, you can get you a salad, chicken sandwich, snack wrap, and it's the most popular fast food chain restaurant ever. A little baby knows McDonald's. The Happy Meal, it has that. That's what Drake is. You go to Drake for a wide range of things, and he's the most popular, so you know him. But after a while, you start thinking, man, this food ain't as healthy for me as it needs to be. I prefer a salad, but I'd rather go get a salad from like a more local restaurant, something that's not fast food, right? Because it could put its wear and tear on me. Now I want me something that is like more vegan. I want something more exquisite. Instead of going to McDonald's, I don't like the way they cook their food. I might go to Chick-fil-A. I might want a gourmet burger instead of a fast food McDonald's burger. So that's what I feel like people are wanting from Drake now. That quality, not quantity. It's the quality. If you focus on quantity so much, you're gonna wear yourself out. So the general public and his fan base are tired of the same old songs. The Which One song, that sounds like another attempt to make a work, going into the whole Caribbean type of. It sounds like a Caribbean vibe, but he got a UK guy on there, right? But I think people are tired of the same old songs. Number 2, the reason I feel like Drake's songs aren't sticking like they used to is because the beef hurt him. The beef hurt him and his image. Did it ruin his career? No, because like it or not, I mean, Drake is still charting pretty high, which means that he has a diehard fan base, right? Somebody likes it, but it's, people go towards the winner. And especially if the winner is on your level. So the thing is, fans are fickle. We know that, right? Meaning, like with me, some of my subscribers, some of y'all agree with me, some of you don't. You could like what I said one day and then not like what I said the other day. But it's a new person in town. Kendrick ain't new, but you get what I'm saying. So since he's the winner, who do the ladies like? They want somebody who won, Nobody goes to the loser and like, hey, I want to hear some more from you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's cool, but you're looking towards the winner. Kendrick has the rap wave right now. He's the one on the stadium tour. Drake just announced his tour that's coming up. I don't think it's going to be stadiums. I'd be surprised if it is. But anyway, uh, the beef hurt him at the end of the day. Didn't ruin his career, but it left a stain on him. So he's not the cool guy to listen to right now because people are fickle. Now, don't get me wrong. Say another rapper comes out and destroys Kendrick Lamar, then that rapper will hold the title, sit at the throne and all this other stuff, right? And then the beef would have hurt Kendrick. Like the Nas battle hurt Drake, Jay-Z for a second, but he bounced back. So that's number two. My third reason why that Drake's songs aren't sticking. My third reason why is because he doesn't have possibly the label support like he used to. I don't think he has the label support like he used to. I mean, he's suing his record label, UMG. And allegedly, this Iceman album is supposed to be his last album on the label. If I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know in the comments. The Drake stands, the Drizzy Glazers. Let me know if that's true. But yeah, he doesn't have the label support because, like it or not, these labels are the reasons why your song can stick. They have resources. UMG is the biggest record label, so that's why in the past few years, when Drake drops a song, it's gonna debut at number one automatically. Doesn't even have to be played on the radio, but it's gonna debut at number one. So that's one reason I think that the label, since they're not giving that extra push anymore, Drake, even though he's famous, even though he has money, he can afford his own marketing, you're still competing with other record labels, and one man can't compete with other record labels. So the same resources that you had before, since you're suing your label, yeah, they want to make some money off of these songs that you're releasing, but they're not going to go through extra hard and try to make that money, like they or try to get you in on it as well. They'll sit back and push it out, but they're not going to go hard to make it stay on the charts like that. That's why these songs are dropping. Like, for example, what was it? What Did I Miss dropped at number 2. It debuted at number 2. Then the next week, the shit dropped off at number 10. And then Which One? That thing debuted at like what, number 18, number 20 or something like that. That's not usual for Drake. So I think the label support, that's another thing. Next thing, I think Drake is mentally maxed out. I think creatively, his brain is rattled, his brain is fried. Now, put yourself in Drake's shoes. You've been running the game for the last 15 years. Whether you write your music or not, you still have to have a say-so on what comes out, the creative process and everything like that. It's not an easy task. And, you lost the biggest rap battle of all time. So that's already having your brain kind of rattled. So that takes its toll on you. People talking trash about him online, and everybody wants to know now, what is his get back? How is he going to beat Kendrick? Kendrick has been dominating. Kendrick performed at the Super Bowl, the biggest stage ever. Kendrick is on a roll doing this stadium tour. The biggest rap song of all time is calling you a PDF file. So that could affect you. That could affect you mentally and musically because you don't really know which way to go. So that's the fourth reason. And my last reason for why Drake's songs aren't sticking is because his fans can only do so much. What I mean by that is Drake, what's keeping him afloat right now in the conversations, defending him, all this other stuff, are his fans. Now, his fans aren't really what I call hip hop fans. His fans are casual hip hop listeners. Like the ones who listen to, yeah, rap. I know that's that rapping thing, but I like Drake. Drake just so happens to rap. Not saying that they're not hip hop fans that like Drake. Not saying that at all, because I liked a lot of Drake songs. A lot of Drake songs. But with Drake, I think his fans are the ones that are keeping him afloat right now. Meaning, yeah, he drops a song, his fans are going to run it up because he has, like, I say, a core fan base. He has like at least 1 million people. That's his core fan base. A lot of artists may have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, even 500K, right? Drake has at least 1 million people that are going to stream his stuff like crazy. So that could debut on the charts. But that same million people have to keep streaming it. See, Drake at first had the general public that would stream everything. Now the general public is tired of Drake, but he happens to have at least a million diehard fans that are going to keep his stuff up there. That's why it debuts so high, but then it drops off because everybody else isn't listening like his fan base is. So I think his primary fan base is keeping it afloat, but they can only do so much. That's why they're wondering, like, whoa, what's happening? Y'all liked it. You got it up there. You brought it up on iTunes or keeping it on replay and stuff like that, or repeat rather. But the general public just ain't feeling it. They're just not feeling it. So those are my top 5 reasons as to why I feel like Drake's songs just aren't sticking. You know what? And I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this too. I think the songs just ain't that good. The songs just ain't that good. You said, wait, am I IDK if you're fake? If Are you a legit live? Yes, I'm on live right now, Captain Leo. Captain underscore Leo. Yes, I am live. You said I don't know if you're fake. What are you talking about? Low key, I love Drake. Shout out to you for loving Drake. But anyway, y'all chime in the comments. Let me know what you feel about that. Do you agree with my take on the top 5 reasons why? Do you not agree if you know with my top 5 reasons why? Y'all just let me know in the comments. All right, so enough talking about Drake because I'm draked out. He's really just pinched a nerve today, and I'm tired of it for hip hop. Tired of him doing all this these shenanigans. Let's go in and talk about something else. All right.